right, we got something cool to tell you about. The 7th annual Texas Latino Comic Con about to take Dallas by storm. This is a marriage of artistry and comics, a lot of culture in there. Joining us this afternoon is the co-founder of Texas Latino Comic Con, Hector Rodriguez, and the Lucha Libre wrestler, Aski, also known as the Mayan Warrior. We're going to get into that name here in just a second. Thank you both for being here with us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And it looks like we coordinated. I mean, we all matched.
We got into a group text, you know.
Perfectly.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit. Okay, so this has been going on for 7 years.
Correct.
First of all, two big selling points for this weekend.
100%.
This is indoors.
And it's free.
And it's free. So you got air conditioning and it's free. And you guys get into a lot of artistry and a lot of culture in this. For people who've been to regular Comic Con, talk about how different this is.
Well, this Texas Latino Comic Con is a voice for a lot of Latino creators and comic book creators. And so we're spanning from those independents all the way to professionals. And so that's what our focus is. And we bring a lot of different talent. In this case, for the first time ever, we're bringing in Lucha Libre, Mexican Lucha Libre here.
And talk a little bit about that for people who aren't familiar with Lucha Libre.
Lucha Libre comes from Mexico, so it has a lot of heritage, a lot of tradition. So it's tad different than American professional wrestling, but it goes a little bit deeper.
You've done this for a lot of years now, Aski. How long have you been at this?
This month is going to be my 22nd year in the sport. Yes.
Okay, so that's a long time in Lucha Libre because you're getting out there, and you know people think, oh, this is all it's scripted, it's whatever. You never know what to expect when you get in there.
That's right. I mean, this is a competitive sport. It's a one-on-one. And you never know what you're going to expect. We have a saying that we know how we're going to get into the ring. We just don't know how we're going to get out. So.
And after all of that, all those years doing this, I say it's a young man's sport. Does it get harder and harder to get up the next day after all of this?
It gets harder even at your young age.
Okay, so it's getting exponentially harder now.
Exactly, yes.
And this is all entertaining for people, but a lot of work goes into this.
There's plenty of work. I mean, training. It's training every day. You gotta know exactly what you're doing because once again, you're not only dealing with your own safety, you're the safety of the other person that you're competing against. And at the end of the day, we all have families to go to, and it's just a representation. Contact sport, but above all, it's the entertainment value that we want to provide to the audience.
And speaking of entertainment now, you all have something big. You're going to be introducing a brand new comic book. Talk a little bit about that.
Right. Well, it's a comic book by Roberto Mercado. It's actually focusing on the adventures of Aski, and so it's been going on for quite some time. And it has actually, Aski and Roberto have been in Texas Latino Comic Con since the very beginning.
Oh, wow.
Right, and so this is an accumulation, a lot of events, a lot of history, and so all accumulating to our main event where we're squaring off.
And it's going to be the two of you.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Always stepping into my home.
Okay.
I don't know about
he keeps saying that, but then again, I mean, I am the one that's been in this business for 22 years, versus so
home turf in front of a bunch of nerds. I got this.
But you can't get cocky, even though
That's right.
And this is what's on the line here.
Yes, the Texas Latino Comic Con Championship belt.
That's a heck of a belt right there. So for people who are coming out to this, tell me a little bit about what this does for the community.
It raises the representation in the Latino community, and it also, school starting out, so we have a lot of free items. Literacy, literacy is a huge component, so you get to see a lot of authors and writers and artists within the community that, we can as well, especially here in Dallas. You get to see folks from Texas. We have Rafael Navarro, an amazing creator coming from California. We have a Tejano singer-writer as well here from Texas. And so a lot of great talent coming up, so you got to keep your eye on us.
And you don't have to be Latino to go and enjoy
100%.
this.
No. It's like we bring in all walks of life. And so please, it's free. It's indoors.
Right.
AC will be blasting. And so free Lucha Libre.
You had us at free and indoors with AC, but Lucha Libre is a nice bonus on the end of that. Thanks, guys. Good luck in there. Don't be too bad to each other, and whoever gets that belt, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
The 7th annual Texas Latino Comic Con is happening tomorrow at the Latino Cultural Center in Dallas. It goes from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., so check it out. Again, it is free to get out there and enjoy that. Thanks a lot for being on with us, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.